Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Expert Analysis channel, where deep dives into pop culture phenomena and scientific theories intersect for an exciting discussion. Today we're tackling a question as iconic as it is unlikely. Wolverine versus Godzilla. Can adamantium claws cut through the legendary Kaiju's near-impenetrable scales? In this video, we will explore every facet of this epic matchup with a combination of advanced scientific reasoning, technical details, and a comprehensive review of both characters' histories. We will delve into the origins and properties of Wolverine's adamantium claws, explaining the theoretical physics and material science behind one of the most durable fictional metals ever introduced. At the same time, we will examine Godzilla's colossal resilience, focusing on the biochemical and structural properties that make his scales legendary among monster movie enthusiasts. This discussion is intended for viewers well-versed in both comic lore and scientific analysis. Expect number-driven comparisons, precise data points, and real-world material science insights as we test the limits of this clash. Wolverine is one of the most celebrated characters in the Marvel Universe, renowned for his raw ferocity, tactical intelligence, and uncanny regenerative powers. Born James Howlett in a timeline shrouded in mystery, Wolverine's backstory is richly layered with military experiments, secret government programs, and interwoven narratives that challenge conventional biology. His exposure to a cutting-edge process bonded the fictional metal known as adamantium to his skeletal structure, bestowing him with indestructible claws and bones. This extraordinary procedure, while fictional, draws inspiration from advanced metallurgy and bioengineering principles, imagining a substance with molecular stability far exceeding that of titanium alloys or modern carbon composites. His adamantium claws have been depicted as capable of slicing through many substances, thanks to a combination of their fictional unique atomic bonds and Wolverine's own enhanced reflexes and ferocity in combat. In the comics, Wolverine's abilities are often presented with a level of technical detail that includes discussions of microstructure fortification and molecular integrity, aspects that continue to intrigue material scientists and engineers. His regenerative healing factor accelerates cellular repair, allowing him to recover from wounds that would cripple an ordinary human. This healing factor, combined with years of intensive combat experience, gives Wolverine a physiological edge in sustaining prolonged battles. Repeated portrayals have underscored his durability. From resisting high-caliber impacts to enduring toxins and radiation, Wolverine remains a formidable force. His character evolution has seen him adopt both berserker rage and a calculated tactical approach. This mix of superhuman anatomy and extreme martial capability not only defines his role as a superhero, but also serves as a subject for technical and analytical breakdowns in popular science discussions. We examine adamantium's fictional composition as a substance designed to defy physical limitations. Its lattice structure is portrayed as exceptionally stable, resisting deformation and chemical reactions under extreme conditions. Godzilla stands as a monumental figure in cinema and global pop culture, originating from the 1954 Japanese film where he symbolized the terrifying consequences of nuclear warfare. Over the decades, Godzilla's mythos has evolved from a destructive force of nature into a multifaceted character embodying both wrath and a degree of guardianship. The creature's gigantic form boasts a combination of sheer physical power and resilience. With a height often depicted in excess of 100 meters and weighing thousands of tons, Godzilla presents a scale that strains the bounds of conventional physics. His body is covered in overlapping, rugged scales that serve as natural armor, deflecting missiles, energy beams, and even attacks from other giant monsters. The biological composition of Godzilla's scales is portrayed with an almost indestructible quality, drawing parallels to reinforced composite materials. Godzilla possesses the ability to absorb and radiate nuclear energy, a power that fuels his devastating atomic breath and contributes to his rapid healing and resistance to injuries. This combination of near invulnerability and regenerative capabilities has been central to his enduring appeal. Scientific discussions among fans and experts alike have dissected his capacity for energy manipulation and unique thermal regulation. At the heart of the debate lies the comparison between adamantium and Godzilla's scales. Adamantium is often described as having an atomic structure that resists molecular disruption, with imagined extremely high tensile strength and resistance to degradation. In contrast, Godzilla's scales are portrayed as bioengineered materials offering exceptional impact resistance and flexibility. Adamantium is depicted with a uniform, defect-free lattice implying high strength and resilience. Although no existing material matches this, some properties resemble advanced ceramics and high-performance alloys for aerospace applications. Godzilla's scales might compare to heavily cross-linked proteins with mineral components, combining rigidity and energy absorption. Quantitative comparisons suggest that while adamantium could exceed the theoretical limits of metallic bonding, Godzilla's scales might compare to carbon fiber composites designed to absorb energy rather than just resist deformation. Simulation studies estimate Wolverine's claws need to exceed several gigapascals to significantly damage Godzilla's scales. The materials present extraordinary challenges: adamantium with near-impervious hardness and Godzilla's scales with adaptive properties. Imagining a confrontation between Wolverine and Godzilla requires detailed scenarios incorporating environmental variables and tactical decisions. In an urban ruin, Wolverine may employ stealth and rapid strikes to target vulnerable joints, applying concentrated force. In an open battlefield, Godzilla's atomic breath and massive bulk create challenges for Wolverine's hit-and-run strategy. If Wolverine could generate a force of approximately 2 to 3 gigapascals through momentum, damage to scales might occur, though impacts would be localized. Godzilla's movements generate energy that dwarfs Wolverine's strikes, making claw effectiveness improbable. The kinetic energy from Godzilla's movements is massive, posing challenges to Wolverine's strategies. From a scientific standpoint, the discussion sparks debate among materials scientists, physicists, and bioengineers. While adamantium's properties are based on advanced alloy design extrapolations, Godzilla's scales mimic dynamic strength and absorption of natural composite structures. Experts highlight layered materials' potential superiority in localized penetration resistance. Renowned scientists offer contrasting opinions. Some argue adamantium's theoretical properties allow precise cutting. Others believe Godzilla's energy-dispersing nature deflects attacks. Stress-strain curves and impact simulations provide a foundation for debate. The convergence of expert opinion lends credibility to both sides in this fictional matchup. The debate on Wolverine's claws versus Godzilla's scales has rippled through popular culture, merging analysis with storytelling. Discussions bridge technical inquiry and speculative fiction, stimulating discussions about material science in fictional contexts. Prominent figures explore this as emblematic of technology versus evolving nature. Fan theories supported by numerical models enhance conversations about Marvel and Godzilla's lore, sparking debates using simulations and kinetic energy analyses. The cultural impact demonstrates how speculative fiction offers a venue for scientific creativity and collaborative discussion among various scientific fields. In conclusion, our exploration of Wolverine's claws versus Godzilla's scales blends technical analysis with narrative lore. We examined molecular stability, tensile strength, and energy absorption of both materials. This debate exemplifies speculative fiction as fertile ground for scientific discussion. We invite you to share insights, challenge analyses, and join future discussions on technology and storytelling intersections. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to your comments.